Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into marriage medicine. Let's go. So Phaedra is getting ready to throw her baby a 13th birthday, and it's gonna be $70,000. And all she said was okay. Phaedra's still doing this. This is crazy. What is wrong with Sweet Tea? Why is she sitting in the dentist chair to get her gums worked on, and then she says that she has to ask Gregory for the card? And then the dentist said Quad always had the cards. Like, did you not just get up when she said that? Like, why are you in this chair? Eugene is so sweet, right? And finally, he has found something that Toya likes to do. And they are going to a flower arrangement class. And I'm so happy for them for that. Because she needs to be a little bit more grateful. And then they talk about going to Dr. Damon's medical mixer. He's not going to be able to go, but Toya is going. But I'm so happy that she was happy. So we're at Dr. Damon's medical mixer. He looks very nice. I don't know what she is wearing or why she is wearing that. And all this up here is like a nude flesh mesh. She looks a mess. Then Miss Pris talks about they're going to have a conversation because having a medical mixer discussing medicine items at a cigar lounge is probably not the best thing to do, but you have to go to the people. Girl, are you just happy that Curtis has shown up? Like, you gotta stop this. It does look like Phaedra dressed the dentist, and it was an epic fail. But she's trying to get Phaedra a date. She's called Phaedra up to see if there is any single men who would like to date Phaedra. And like Simone said, like, I don't think this is what you're trying to do. We don't see her as a lady of the night. So Dr. Alicia has kind of had to get the ladies together because some of the ladies are saying that, you know, what her... So Toya and Simone are talking to Dr. Alicia about her husband, right? And they're saying that when he was out with the guys, he was talking about men need to be more in control, women need to be a little quieter. And Toya's like, well, maybe he needs to be around some headstrong women so he'll understand us. First of all, I was glad to see Dr. Alicia in the confessional. It's about time. But she told the lady, she's like, what? You know, like headstrong, like y'all are headstrong or whatever. She was like, she was raised by a single mother, so she's used to doing things on her own. Although she loves her king, like, she is respectful to her husband, unlike some of them. So Toya said, your man seemed like he too difficult to take care of. She's sorry. She said, and he's very opinionated just like you. Like, Toya, you need to learn how to be, you need to scale it down, right? And you need to appreciate your husband before somebody else is appreciating these flower arrangement classes. Let's keep going. So now we don't know where Curtis came from. He's back from the DR or whatever. So Cecil's like, man, where you been? He talking about I had to go and get some of the cigar smoke out of my system. So where were you, Curtis? Were you outside on the phone? Like, what in the world were you doing while everybody else inside the party? You got to keep your eye on him. So Simone is telling the ladies that this is the OG's 10th anniversary. They've been going on trips for 10 seasons, and they're getting ready to go on another trip to celebrate all the time. They did flashbacks through all the trips, and they got to the one that was the most horrible. I think there was Barbados. That was horrible, right? But then they told them where they're going. Simone said, we are going to Hilton Head, South Carolina. This is Jackie's face. Look at Letitia, because she's trying to figure out why you making that face. Hold on. This is why she's making that face. Because this was a post from the Shade Room when Curtis had got caught in the airport with his lady in Hilton Head, South Carolina. The headlines read, Married to Medicine's Dr. Jackie and Curtis call it quits. Husband spotted out with a mystery woman. Can you believe that? Who is that woman and where is she now? Simone says she just made an honest mistake. She had forgotten all about Curtis and the mistress being caught at the airport in Hilton Head, South Carolina. And she did not do that on purpose. Then the dentist is talking about you need to be more compassionate and think about other people's feelings. The audacity for that to come out of her mouth. But in this case, that's bad. And then, poor Jackie. Jackie said, I would rather go to Myrtle Beach. Toya said, you rather go to the ghetto? Yo, this is not gonna be good. I can't wait till Curtis finds this out. So Simone has let the ladies know, including Jackie, that it's already been booked, it's planned, and it's a go, right? So they asked Jackie, like, how does she feel about it? Has she ever been? She says she's never been, and she never planned to go. This is going to make Jackie bring herself to this, because she's going to go on this trip. So Curtis is sitting here on the couch, honey, preparing to go back to the DR. What in the world is Curtis doing over there? Like, what is he doing? And then he's like, well, this is not the regular 2:30 that you said you'd be in. And she said Brat was late because she had an appointment. So she had to come when she got off the radio. So she says, I want to talk to you about something. They want to go to the DR on the 8th. Curtis said he don't know if he's going to be able to go. So as she is explaining to Curtis that the last minute 10th anniversary OG trip is in Hilton Head, you know, she said at first she didn't want to go, but she since has changed her mind. Curtis doesn't want to go, right? And he said that he doesn't see the need in going. He doesn't see a need in exploring this. Curtis, nobody said anything about going to the scene of the crime. Y'all just going on a trip. And then he's like, my business is my business. Jackie said, our business is our business. He don't want nobody to ask him no questions about Hilton Head because you know somebody gonna ask. Like, Curtis is getting real defensive, right? He said he needs people to mind their business, right? He said he doesn't have a problem supporting people and what they want to do, but they're not going to do it at his expense. Nobody has said anything about taking you back to Hilton Head and you walking us through everything that you did in Hilton Head with that lady that you got caught with. Nobody said anything about that, Curtis. It's just a trip. Something going on right here, child. Curtis says he wants to be in a good place. Like, this is triggering because now this is going to be crazy. Because in my head, if I got out the plane, I'd be like, well, did y'all walk on this path? Did you stay on this side of the island? Like, how close? Child, I would have so many questions. I understand his frustration, and he needs to be frustrated. Y'all, it is Aiden's 13th birthday party. Phaedra has pulled out all the stops. It is absolutely beautiful. And it looks like it's about $70,000. But then Sweet Tea and Dr. G is here, and she says she will go over the top for her kids. I really am hoping that this happens for her. I really want her to have a baby. But this is great. Let me tell you something. This is a Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, these ladies right here. Like, Toya does a little stuff, but they don't know. They don't even understand the opulence of it all. Phaedra has a trumpeter to introduce Dwight. Dwight is in the building. Y'all, Married to Medicine don't even understand what is happening right now. Baby, this is what it is. I love this. I love that Phaedra is bringing it like this, and I love that these women are going to have to bring themselves to this show with Phaedra on here. Y'all, we got Dwight back. Baby, Phaedra says she does not skip when it comes to her kids. She celebrates her boys, right? Look at Aiden. Look at Mr. President and the trumpeter and Dwight. Y'all, I am so happy to see Dwight. Can you tell? Let's keep going. Once again, they don't even understand what's going on, right? Sweet Tea talking about Phaedra outdid herself. Baby, this is just Tuesday, right? This is what Phaedra does. And then Toya's like, she thought that Apollo would be there. And she was like, well, I see what she's doing. You know, she's doing her own thing. This is what she does, okay? Y'all need to get into Phaedra. This is who Phaedra is. Y'all don't understand yet. So the dentist asked Simone how she feeling about the trip. She said she's feeling good, but, you know, she's a little worried. And she asked, why did you choose Hilton Head? She said she looked at some other places that are closed so they could get there quicker and will work with their schedules. Simone said it's really foul how the dentist is trying to make it seem like she's trying to do something malicious. But it's the dentist, right? And I think we all believe that Simone forgot about it and didn't think about it since that's been so long ago. I don't think Simone is doing this on purpose. This still is the sweetest thing when Aiden said he wanted his mommy to go with him wherever he goes. It still breaks me down. Child, Phaedra and this baby has broken me down. This is so sweet. And this is just so sweet. Jackie said Curtis don't want to go. But then 24 hours later, she said no, and then they end up coming. See y'all next week.